Good morning, my dear students. Once again we are back in our English first class. And in the last class we studied about conjunctions, chapter 11. And we studied a small portion of this one. And now we are going to study the rest of the chapter. And in the last class we studied about conjunction. What is conjunction? What's a conjunction? Conjunction is a word that connects or joins two words, two groups of words or two sentences. And we studied that the conjunction always makes something that we have to say shorter and more pointed. And we studied 3 examples of this one in a special manner, like and, but, or. And today we are going to study a little bit more, some more conjunctions. And let's see. Some conjunctions that we use quite often. We use knowingly or unknowingly, we use some conjunctions like because, so, then another one that can be used as a preposition and also as a conjunction, that is for. But you see, these two are used almost similarly. Because and for are used almost similarly. Like because we use in the middle of two sentences and for also we use in the middle of two sentences, but their meanings are alike. I will say, for example, we can say she came late. She came late. This is the first sentence. And second sentence is it was raining. There are two sentences. First one, she came late, and the second one, it was raining. Two sentences, and these two are written in the past tense. Okay. Then now we are going to connect these two sentences using first because. We are going to connect this one using the conjunction because. Then let me write. She came late. Here we have to put, here there is a full stop, but here we have to put the comma. She came late because, then because, small letter, B small letter, comma also. You need to focus on these two things, okay? Because, second sentence, it was raining. Then you need to remember one more thing here, it. Here it is capital, here we are using small letter. It was raining. Okay. So this sentence is we united or we joined two sentences together using the conjunction because. Okay. She came late. I used the conjunction here because it was raining. Okay. Is it clear? Okay. Now we can use the alike conjunction, that is for. We can use instead of because. Here we can use also for. The meaning of this sentence will never change if we use this conjunction for. I am writing here, instead of this because, I write here for. Okay, then you see, she came late for it was raining. She came late for it was raining. The meanings of these two sentences are the same. Okay, so for and because we can use alike. These two conjunctions we can use alike. Okay. Now this one is over. Now the another one that we use quite often is so. Okay. This so. How to? Can you say another one sentence? Yes. Another sentence. First sentence, I went to market. I went to market. I became late. We need to unite, we need to connect or join these two sentences using the conjunction so. Okay. Shall we do this? Yes. I went to market. What do we need to put here? Full stop or comma? Yes, we need to put here, we need to insert here the comma. Okay. Then after that we need to use the conjunction so. So, I went to market so, then second sentence. I became late. I became late. Here you see there is a difference. Here we need to, the first person singular, we need to always use in capital letter. There is no possibility to use I like this. No, this is wrong. We need to put here I. In the last sentence we saw, after the conjunction, the first letter of the sentence we used that was small letter. But here we have to use I as capital letter because it refers to the first person singular. Okay. So the sentence is this one. I went to market, so I became late. Okay. So here there is a speciality, that is here I went to market, so I became late. There is a cause-effect relationship. There is a cause and effect relationship can be seen here. I went to market, so I became. Why did you become late? Because I went to market. Okay, there is a cause and effect relationship here. Okay, that's all. Another conjunction that we use quite often is this one, though. Though is a conjunction, and though has a speciality. What is that? Though is used alike with. We use though and another conjunction alike as this one. But. Okay, but and though are alike. But there is a difference when we use in sentence these two conjunctions. What is that? Though is always used in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, though is always used in the beginning of the sentence, whereas but is used in the middle of the sentence. When we join two sentences, in the middle of the sentence will come this but. Okay, but whereas this one is used always in the beginning. There are some conjunctions that are used in the beginning of the sentences. Which are they? We can see them. First one is though, and second one is when. When is a conjunction that is used in the beginning of the sentence. Another one is if, and the next one is one is after. And next one, fifth one is since. And the sixth one is as. These six. First one is though, second one is when, and third one is if, fourth one after, fifth one since, and sixth one as. These six ones we always use in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, you should always take a consideration. You need to fix in your mind that these conjunctions we always use in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, then we can see the examples of these. But before that, we have to see how to use these as, though and but in sentences. Because we told already that these two are alike. We can see. She is poor. She is poor. That is the first sentence. Then the second sentence is she helps others. These two are contradictory. Why? Because poor people always receive the help of others. But here, though she is poor, but she helps others. Poor people, they cannot, even if they desire, they cannot help because they don't have the money or they don't have the other things to help others. But even then, she is poor, she helps others. We can join these two sentences together using this conjunction though. Okay, let's join. Here, as we told already that this conjunction should come always in the beginning of the sentence. We can see here, though, and here in the beginning, though, then comes the sentence, though. Then this should be small letter. She is poor. Then what I have to do? I need to put here one comma. Okay, though she is poor. Then the second sentence, here also it should come as small letter. She helps others. Though she is poor, she helps others. We joined these two sentences using the conjunction though, and it is placed in the beginning of the sentence. And now we can join these two sentences. These same sentences using this conjunction but. Okay, can you do this? Yes, we can do. We studied already how to use this conjunction but. She is poor, but she helps others. She helps others. Here we used this but in the middle of these two sentences. In between these two sentences. Okay? Did you understand? Yes. Now that's over. Now let's go to the next conjunction that we use in the beginning of the sentence. Next conjunction that we use in the beginning of the sentence is this one. When. Okay, first sentence we can write here. I entered the room. First sentence, and the second one, I felt to sleep. Okay, two sentences are over. Now we need to join these two sentences using this conjunction when. So, as we studied, we have to use this conjunction in the beginning of the sentence. when, then write the first sentence. When I entered the room, put a comma, then second sentence. I felt to sleep. When I entered the room, comma, I fell to sleep. Okay, you see this conjunction is used in the beginning of the sentence. Now let's go to the next one. Okay, next one is if. If is also used like a cause and effect relationship. What will happen? If I don't do this one, what will happen? Okay, like that. There is a cause and effect relationship here. If. If is also used in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, you can see. First sentence. You study well. Second sentence. You will pass. So we can join these two sentences together using this conjunction if. Okay, how will it be? So we place here this conjunction if in the beginning of the sentence, and after take this first sentence, you study well. With a comma, then add the next sentence, small letter 1, you will pass. Okay, if you study well, you will pass. Okay, now let's go to the next conjunction that we place in the beginning of the sentence. Okay, that is after. After. We can join two sentences using this conjunction after, but we have to place this conjunction after in the beginning of the sentence. Okay. First sentence. The school was closed. The school was closed. First sentence. And the second sentence. I went for vacation. Okay. The school was closed. I went for vacation. So I placed here this after in the beginning of the sentence. Then write the first sentence after the school was closed. Then comma, I went for vacation. You see, this conjunction is placed in the beginning and we combined or we joined these two sentences together. After the school was closed, I went for vacation. Okay. Now the next one. The next one is as. As is another conjunction that we use always in the beginning of the sentence. First sentence. She was a dancer. She was a dancer. Second sentence. She performed well. First sentence, she was a dancer. Second sentence, she performed well. Okay. Now we can combine these two sentences well. Okay, we joined all these. Now let's go to the next one. That is since. Since. Okay, let's join two sentences using this conjunction since. First sentence. It was holiday. It is holiday. We can go for a picnic. Okay. It is holiday. We can go for a picnic. Place here since in the beginning of the sentence. Since it is holiday. With a comma. Then next sentence. We can go for a picnic. Okay, since it is a holiday, we can go for a picnic. Okay, that's over. So these 6 conjunctions that we studied that we use always in the beginning of the sentences. Can you say which are they? Yes, since, then after, then if, when, then as. Then what is the next one? Since, after, if, when, then though. Okay, these 6 are the conjunctions that we use always in the beginning of the sentences. Okay, is it clear? Okay, now we can see that there are conjunctions which are made up of more than one word. Okay, we can see in those conjunctions not only one word, we can see more than one word. Okay, so let's study about those conjunctions. Some conjunctions which are made up of more than one word. Here in the text, here we have some examples of this one. Like here is a box given in pink color. Then there are some words like as soon as if, then both, and, either, or, hardly, when or before, then in order that, neither, nor, scarcely, before, all these. Then as long, so long as long as. There are many conjunctions of this type. We have to study some of these. Okay, so let's see which are they. Not only, then there will be some dogs, then but also. Not only but also. Okay, we can see, we can connect 2 sentences of this type. Not only but also. First sentence. Riya is a dancer. Riya is a dancer. Second sentence. She is a singer. Riya is a dancer. She is a singer. We can see that these not only but also, they don't come together, but they will come as a part of one same sentence. Okay, so one may be in the beginning and it will be followed by this but also. Not only can we see in the first part of the sentence and this but also can be seen in the second part of the sentence. Okay, it is a custom like that. We can see, we can join these two sentences using not only but also this conjunction. Okay, how? Riya, she is the noun here. So I take here Riya. Riya, then there is a verb here, Riya is. That is common for this sentence. Okay, till here it is the same. Riya is. Then I place here not only first part. I take this first part and place here. Riya is not only. Then I take this. Riya is not only a dancer. Then I take next this one. Riya is not only a dancer. Then here comes but also this one. This one. A singer. Riya is not only a dancer but also a singer. Okay. Riya is not only a dancer but also a singer. We combined these two sentences together using this conjunction not only but also. Is it clear? Yes. Now let's go to the next one. Next conjunction that we study is as well as. As well as. This we use together. As well as a phrase we use this together. Okay. So I write here first sentence. Riya loves music. Riya loves music. And second sentence. Alan loves music. Here we can see the difference is there in between two persons. Two persons are here but the same act and they love the same thing. Okay, so Riya and Alan, two persons are here. They do the same thing. In such a kind of acts we use this conjunction as well as. Okay, there is a similarity between these two but the names are different. Okay, so we join these two sentences together using this conjunction as well as. Okay, so we can write Riya. Then take this conjunction because we need to unite these two names together. Riya as well as. As well as. Then take Alan. Alan. Then this love will change because this one is third person singular, Alan. Alan is only one person. Riya and Alan, when they come together, we use love. Okay, Riya as well as Alan loves change into love. Love music. Riya as well as Alan love music. Okay, got the point? Yes. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Hardly when. Hardly. When or before we can use. These two are optional. We can use only one. Either this when or this before. Only one is needed to use. Hardly when. This one is the conjunction. And let's unite two sentences together using this one. And before using this one, just keep in your mind, when we use this hardly, even if there is no had in the sentence, we need to use one had. H-A-D, had in the sentence. After this hardly, we need to use this had. If we use this hardly, when this conjunction. Okay? First sentence. She went to see him. Full stop. Second sentence. He appeared there. First sentence, she went to see him, and second sentence, he appeared there. We have to join these two sentences using this conjunction hardly, when. Okay, let's use. And remember in your mind, after hardly, you need to use one helping verb. What is that? Had. Okay, so let's unite. Let's join. First, hardly. Then, as I told you, we have to place here one had. There is no had here, but we have to place. Hardly, had. Then, she went to see him. Hardly had. First sentence. She went to see him. Then put a comma. Then use this one. When. Or we can use before. Both are correct. Only one is needed. Before. Then after this one, next sentence. See him when he appeared there. Okay. Had she went to see him when or before. These are options. This one is optional. If you want, you can use when, or if you want, you can use where. That is up to you. Hardly her, she went to see him, when he appeared there. Okay. This one is over. Or before he appeared there. The next one. As soon as. As soon as. As soon as. As soon as. As soon as we can use the first sentence here. The rain started. The rain started. Second sentence. We took our umbrellas. As soon as, the first sentence is the rain started, and second sentence is we took our umbrellas. We have to join these two sentences using this as soon as. Okay. So we place this first. This conjunction first here as soon as. First sentence. The rain started. Put a comma. Second sentence. Okay, let's go to the next one. That is scarcely. When. Scarcely when is the same as hardly when or before. Okay. Here also after the scarcely we need to add one helping verb. What is that? Had. Okay. Scarcely had. We need to put after that scarcely had. Okay. First sentence. Ria entered the hall. Second sentence, the door was closed. Here we start with scarcely. Scarcely. Then put that helping verb had. Scarcely had Ria entered the hall. That is the first sentence. Ria entered the hall, comma. Then second sentence. Then here we have to use this rest of the conjunction, that is when. When. Second sentence. The door was closed. Okay. The door was closed. Scarcely, remember to put had here. Scarcely had Ria entered the hall, comma, when the door was closed. Okay. It is the same as hardly when. Next conjunction is no sooner than. No sooner than. No sooner than. No sooner than. The first sentence, Ria wrote her notes. Second sentence, the bell rang. Okay. Here this one is also, here there is a space between this no sooner than. No sooner, after there is a space. Also used like hardly, before, scarcely, when, like that. No sooner than. Ria wrote her notes. The bell rang. Okay, we can rise here. Ria wrote her notes. The bell rang. No sooner. No sooner had. We add here also had, like hardly, when, scarcely, when, like that. We also added here is had. No sooner had Ria wrote her notes. Wrote her notes. Then we need to put here one comma. No sooner had, Ria. I missed Ria here. No sooner had Ria wrote her notes, comma. Then we have to put the rest of the conjunction, that is that. No sooner had Ria wrote her notes than the bell rang. Then the bell rang. No sooner had Ria wrote her notes than the bell rang. Okay, that is the sentence we used with this conjunction, no sooner than. Okay. Now, the next one is in order to. In order to. In order to. In order to. The first sentence is this one. She left home. Full stop. Second one. She wanted to practice yoga. She left home. Second sentence, she wanted to practice yoga. We have to combine these two sentences using in order to. How to use? She left home. She left home. Then we can use this. She left home in order to, because we have to cut this. We have to cut this, and in order to practice. Practice what? Yoga. Okay. She left home in order to practice yoga. Okay. Do you understand? Okay. These are all the 2 words or more than 2 words conjunctions that we have to study. Okay. You need to do one exercise here, and there are also some conjunctions that are used like till. Till, then before. These are some one word conjunctions like this. Till. I will wait for you. First sentence we can write here. I will wait for you. Then the second sentence. You will come. Okay, then we can combine this using this conjunction till. I will wait for you. First sentence. Okay, then take this till. Till you will come. You will come. I will wait for you till you will come. Okay. Now the next one is before. Okay, this one, first sentence. I will go there. And second one, you can reach. I will go there. You can reach. Then we can combine these 2 sentences using the conjunction before. I will go there before you can reach. lesson is over, the chapter is over. Then we studied about what are conjunctions and what are their uses. We studied one word conjunctions and we studied conjunctions having more than one word. And then we studied some examples of these. And now we have to do one exercise from page 64 and it extends to page 65. There are 30 questions. So you have to write, you need to write by yourself all these. Okay, because all these exercises are based on what we have studied here in the class. Okay, now I will read you the first one for you. Join each pair of sentences with the conjunction given in brackets. First one. Arpita was crying, full stop. She had lost her pen. Within bracket there is given which conjunction you have to use. That's because. You need to use because. Then you know how to write. Then I hope that you will write all these. Then I will send you the answers of all these in the evening. Okay? Try to do all. Then study well and prepare for the next chapter, and we will see in the next class. I wish you all the best. Thereafter we will have the online classes. You have to be attentive and you need to study everything, and I wish you all the best and thank you.